adjust the way you want it, the way it's gonna seems to you as natural. And by clicking this little eye, and it will disable the layer, and you can see what the original look like. So that's how you can enable and disable the layers. If you want to still get the original image, here we go. You can disable the layer, go to File, Save As, and save it as JPEG, and you will see that image back. Or you can enable it and go to File, Save As, and save as JPEG. You will get whatever you see on the screen with the layer of the eyeball. So as you can see, just because I choose the very bad red eye, and in your case it's probably going to be that red, and this method just going to be going to work just perfect, but in my case it's still not bad. And let's go ahead and fix now the eye iris. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on the circle tool, hold my mouse, it's gonna bring me the menu. I'm gonna go select the Ellipse Marquee tool, and about like this, draw a circle. Actually no, first of all, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new layer by clicking this little icon over here, which is new layer. Click on it and name it as the eye iris. I'm suggesting you try to get a habit to name the layers. It's so professional, and that's the way to go. You're not gonna get lost. And then I'm gonna select the Ellipse tool, click on it, select the Ellipse Marquee tool. Sometimes it's rectangular Marquee tool, and I'm just showing you how to click on this and with your left mouse button, and then just whatever, just draw a little circle and fill it with the white. Make sure you're on the eye iris layer, fill it with the white, and what we're gonna do, you're gonna end up with something like this after you fill it with the white. And then we're gonna click the Ellipse tool again and click somewhere on the screen. It will disable that Ellipse tool, and it will bring us to that little circle, white circle. So now you need to go on arrow tool and select the other select, actually select the show transform controls. It will enable those little transform controls for you, and you can now resize the circle to fill our eye perfectly, eye iris. But the problem is you didn't see how perfect it is, and for best solution for this, I suggest you to go to opacity up to 50%. So now you can readjust that circle to match the radius and the eyeball perfectly. Make it as perfect as possible. Like that. And close. You can, you can play with this. I'm not gonna play too much. Alright, and click on arrow tool back again, say apply, it will apply. Now what we're gonna do, we will go and select click on the magic wand tool, and that magic tool, it's gonna bring us to the two different tools. We're gonna select the magic wand tool, and click on that white eye iris layer in the white circle. It's gonna fill the circle. Like with the selection, we're gonna click delete button on your keyboard. It's gonna delete that white stuff. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring that opacity to 100%. And now we're gonna go edit and copy merge. And what I just did, I copied everything what I see in that circle. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna click edit and paste that eye iris into my eye, that the whole circle of the let me show it to you, of that selection that I copy merged, paste it in the eye iris. So why we need that? So pretty much we're going to work with this eye iris red over here by changing the color. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to hue, saturation, and I'm just gonna readjust that to the color that we like. I'm gonna make this eye in the color that we're all like. So let me make it like blue, like this. It's not perfect blue, but if we're gonna take it like that, it's fine. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna click OK, and I'm going to go to my opacity and play with this a little bit. As you can see, I can also change the color just a little bit as I want, and fill, make it, change my color as well. Let's go back, I don't like that color, and adjust it more like that. So play with the fill and image and adjustments and hue, saturation, just play with that. What I'm gonna do next, I don't like this on top, so I'm gonna make sure I'm on the eye iris, and I'm gonna go ahead and select the eraser tool. So, and I'm gonna erase on that stuff on top that I don't want to see on my picture. You can do a perfect job, you can zoom in, zoom out, and make it as perfect as possible. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do as close as I see in this tutorial, but you can do a better job, just spend a little bit more minutes with this. Control Z, too much. Control Alt Z again. Alright, and what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go filter, blur, Gaussian, and I'm gonna just blur just a little bit. So it's not gonna be sharp edges. It should be, actually let me Control Alt Z, go back. I'm gonna readjust the bottom part. I'm gonna adjust that bottom part. Alright, and then filter, blur, and just a little bit, just blur it, make it perfect. Alright, so, and if I will go ahead and bring it to that size, as you can see, that kind of eye I have. And now after a little retouching, and before I had like this, and now I'm having like that, which is more close to nature. And as again, you can adjust the fill and opacity to make just as perfect as you want to see that eye, changing the colors as well with this. Just play with that a little bit and make it as perfect as you want, but it's pretty realistic and it's hard to tell it was adjust, if you, especially if you will spend more time to go around it and do better job than I did. Alright, and on this tutorial I will stop and just will let you know that this tutorial was created with Moroz video capture little software that capturing the screen or the portion of your screen. It can also capture the games and capture the videos. Please check it out, that tool, at www.mrzmedia.com. It's a nice tool developed by me, and you can use it. It's very cheap. You can, than the competitors, you can buy it and you can use it to create your own tutorials or do whatever with your videos what you like. And my name is Alexander Moroz. Thank you so much, and please check my profile for more Photoshop tutorials. Have a nice day. If you like it, please subscribe and please rate. Bye bye now.